Howdy all, welcome back to Lives. I think it's time to play a little Infi-Tech 2. Alright, yeah. I am still experiencing terrible periodic lag. It was suggested that I use Opus. See, I'm having it right now. I just pushed the button to turn back on my jetpack. Nothing. And so I did load up Opus, although I did shut it off so that I could make sure this is recording this screen and not the Opus control panel. It doesn't show anything. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. So, Opus itself shows a lot of stuff, but it's a weird system that I'm not sure I quite understand. And so I'm pretty sure I'm lagging it right now. Yep. And there's a giant ping. So it shows me that, but it doesn't show me what's causing it, as far as I can tell. And so, like, there is a section here called server timing. And underneath that, you can see how much time is being spent, I guess, updating different items in on your server, maybe. And I did discover that it's got update time, right? And so I watched a video, and it's like the slowest ones will have the biggest number, and so this reservoir here still had the second conduit connector attached to it, and was causing double the update of every other reservoir. So I pulled that out, and that lowered that, but I mean, it was only double. It wasn't like, 8 million points. I thought I had fixed it using another command, but I mean, some of it is better because I was experiencing. Well, no, I don't. I guess I don't know. I was experiencing rubber banding while moving, which I haven't had. I just ran right into that tree, and so I mean, I don't really see any of that going on. But what I do see is it'll stop, and then everything will speed up and catch up, which usually, when I'm playing, indicates to me that I'm having some kind of lag between the server and the client, but they're on the same system, and my client's not lagging. It seems fine. So, I mean, does that mean it's the server? Does my server need more memory? I forget what I used to look, but I checked with something, and it didn't indicate any issue. Anyways, the number one thing on the list under entities is chickens. But I don't want to get rid of my chicken. I already pulled one chicken out and killed it, so I think there's something. And I could use this teleport command, but I'm afraid it's going to kill me. But let's. Okay, so right here, a chicken right here is causing the issue. But this is my chicken farm, and it doesn't seem to be that big because it's less of an update than me. So, and it's only one chicken. The other chickens are all like half or a third of the amount of one chicken. and that's for entities. And then under tile entities, the number one thing are the reservoirs. Boop. It's currently this reservoir. Oh, interesting. That's a different reservoir. Oh, right, because I fixed that other one. I don't need this egg. And you can see it is now highlighted in red because that is the one I selected on the list here. So, yeah, I'm experiencing lag right now. See, no door, no. We'll give it a minute here, and then it'll just all pop back. I'm about to run out of power in my jetpack, so I was coming back in here too. So I don't know what's causing it. It's weird. But I do want to start looking at my piping system. I do think that part of it is that I was looking for that on the list. Somewhere in here, right here, entities type, no, entities type, what is that under? It's under tracking? Yeah, tile entities, under tracking. My number one item is conduit connectors from Ender.io, and there's 1,200 of those. And then the closest one below that is steel tank wall, 810 of those. And then once you get down far enough, it just basically disappears. So I don't know if that's maybe a thing, but I did notice I do have some weird... the problem is that the chunk that's causing the most space are these chunks here, obviously, the ones I'm in. And although there's a lot of chunks on this list, but none of them are that bad except for the chunk we're in. I wish I knew what the numbers meant. I tried looking, but I don't know. Like this chunk here, oof. This chunk here is the worst. This one. They just teleport me right on top of the roof. This chunk is it. But obviously this chunk is it because this chunk is my base. This chunk is the next one on the list. Also my base. This chunk is also really bad, but only has one tile entity listed. Well, it's not bad. I mean, it's just, it's the third on the list. So, yeah, I don't know. I gotta wait for my jetpack to get... I should go check it. But what I want to do is I want to look at where I have pipes running. Because I did notice some today. I'm like, why do I have it set up that way? Like, it would be way easier if I just connected 2 pipes in the different direction, and then I could take out like 15 pipes. So, why do I have it set up that way? I don't know. But I also think it will help with the fact that I still can't get those 3 pyrolyzed ovens and 3 boilers to all operate at the same time. Look, my sheep are frozen. And now they're back. That is server lag. That is what it looks like. It's a disconnect between my client and my server, but how is that possible? They're on the same system. That's my... I don't know. It's my server slowing down, I guess. I guess one of the things I could do to reduce piping would be to take out all of these coke brick ovens, but I don't know if I really want to do that. What I did notice, though, is this. I have got these pipes right here are running around, and they I wish guys would stay on. They right, they run from over there, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because I got an extra pipe there for some reason. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pipes here, and it's 1, 2, 3 away. So I could remove 8 pipes if I just reconnect that on the other side, I believe. But I wanted to look around to make sure there wasn't a better way to do some of this. Like here, what if I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 instead of... Where does that pipe even go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it'd be 5 less. I need to go check where this pipe goes, though. It'd be 5 less if I ran that around the side instead of up over the tops. And then this pipe comes out here and connects way down into this, but do I even need most of that pipe? I mean, obviously I need pipe into the system. And I know I have some underground too, which I might be able to get rid of a bunch of these, because didn't I connect in... Oh no, that was steam. That was steam that I connected into. I just have a lot of pipes running everywhere. And I feel like I could reduce the number of pipes I have around, which might help some of this. Some I can't, though. Like this mess here, I guess I could switch to a different kind of pipe. But... this really isn't getting anything done, just walking around looking. Well, it's helping me formulate. Okay, so where does this connect into? This connects into here. And so this is one of my deals, all right, I need to go down underneath here. Oh. Okay, I'm kind of trapped here. I need to go down underneath here. Oh, there is a hole under here. Spider! Get out of here. Where'd you even come from? Is that spider under here? So, alright. So that pipe just basically runs straight over to here, and then over to here and up to here. So I guess I do need that pipe. I was thinking there was another pipe that ran all the way underground, but I guess I got rid of that one. So that's not actually there. And then I've got this pipe over here. I know that this isn't in use at the moment. So there's not a lot I can do differently. Where's my dirt? I need to replace those holes I made. Why does this have... Oh, because I ran two lines out from it. Would you have less issues with things, though, if I... Thanks. Thanks, lag. Would you have less issues if I... had a single out, though? Because it looks like double out actually adds to the amount. And then that's the steam production. Honestly, why even do this way? I can cut down on the number of pipes here. If I just add a single pipe here. Okay. And I know that's piped in, that's piped in. That's my steam. Okay, now what about all these pipes here? Like this is weird, right? That I've got basically parallel pipes. I think I can just saw. If I just poke a hole right here, right, and then I can remove that one. Oop, everything froze again. Frozen sheep. Okay. And then if I put this here, then I don't need any of those. So I just stripped off 6 pipes that I didn't need. And I think this will probably keep going like that, where I have pipes out here that I don't need. This mess has got to have pipes that I don't need, right? What are you running to down there? Oh, that's where all the stuff comes in that I use down below, but I might be able to sneak that in someplace else. I'll have to keep a watch on that. And then you run out to this one and this guy. But if I increase the size of my chunk loader, maybe I could just get rid of some of these chunk loaders, because I think the time is all the same. If I get rid of the chunk loaders, I can get rid of a bunch of these pipes. So let's go check my chunk loader. Now let's eat, because I'm starving here. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to eat. Eat hamburger. I feel like that would be tricky to eat while going up a ladder. Okay. So let's make sure this is correct. So if I shrink this down to... Oh, we're lagging again. If I shrink this down to 1, then I have to use a calculator. So then 64 charcoal here, equals 19 hours, it looks like. 19 hours and 12 minutes. You're making this tricky game. Really? Okay. Okay, so one... Dang it, stop filling this up with charcoal, alright? So if one is 19 hours and something... it's hard to tell. Well, let's just go with 19 and a half, okay? So 19.5 hours divided by... Nope, that's backwards. 65 divided by 19 and a half, because one is burned and have 64 more in there. That's 3 1/3 charcoal per what? Minute? No, can't be. Because that'd only be 3 hours. Per hour? That can't be right. Because that'd be like... Yeah, it'd be like 192 hours. I divide it by hours, so it's 3 1/3 charcoal per hour. That's what it is. So if I increase the size to 3 by 3, so that's 9 chunks, it goes down to 2 hours. So it should be 3.3 per chunk per hour. Right? So 9 chunks times 3.3 should be 29.7 charcoal per hour. That's about right. So that's so it doesn't change the ratio. But the question then becomes, what are my other chunk loaders covering, right? Oh, this is so complicated. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Okay, and then I'm going to bring up the other thing. Boop. Okay, so now 3 by 3 covers this. Obviously none of my other things are working because I'm having charcoal issues. So this is also set up to be a 3 by 3. But its 3 chunks would be this one, and this one. Nothing covers this. So that would only work when it's on. And for this to even get over these, so this is the 1 chunk, right? My base is the 1 chunk. This is 3 by 3, 5, 7, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 9 would cover all of these. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I would get everything that's my base except for this part of the farm. But I could get rid of all my other chunk loaders then, if I do that. And it looks like the math holds up that it's a straight equation. But I currently do not have enough charcoal going in to keep the chunk loaders running out here. So if I were to switch it to my inside base, it would automatically... I think that might be the best way to go, though. Of course, the question is, do I make enough charcoal to run these? The better question, though, is, does removing all of these help? Okay, so if I remove that, because then I won't need that chunk loader. This chunk loader out here, though, while I don't... Whoa! You guys are aware there's nothing to spawn on out here, right? Yes? Are you spawning on lily pads? I don't think you can spawn on lily pads, can you? Get out here. I want that slime. I don't want the lily pad. Okay, so, right. So then I got this chunk loader here. But like I said, I can't necessarily... Well, I mean, I can disconnect this chunk loader. That's not that big a deal. I'll just do this. Right. And so that keeps the farm connected, but disables that chunk loader. I think fewer chunk loaders might help too. I feel like I had another chunk loader someplace, where I was gonna put one in over here, I believe. I don't see it though, so I must not have done that. Okay, but now I've got to go inside and I don't technically need the chunk loaders even going unless I'm... Well, then it doesn't run when I'm not on, I guess, which is the issue. So now if we run this out to 9... Oh, I could totally bump this up another. But that's 3 3x3 chunk loaders? So I'll have to generate a stack. That's nothing. A stack of charcoal every 15 minutes? That's not an issue. Alright, so now let's make sure here. It hasn't updated yet. There we go. Alright, so you cover out to here, over to here. Yep, and it does. It covers everything but those 2 chunks there for that one farm. Which isn't really a big issue to me, I guess. I don't think it's actually... because this is a 9x9, so this is 81, and 3 3x3s was a 27, right? 3x3 is 9, times 3 is 27. This is 81. This is a lot more chunks covered. I really feel like there's another chunk loader somewhere. Did that help me at all, though? I was wondering if the fact that I have, like, pipes running into chunks that didn't have a chunk loader might be causing some of my issue. Oh, what I'm doing right now is I'm turning my jetpack on and off, as you can see, and if the problem pops up, then it'll stop turning on and off. Oh, it's making my finger tired though. My finger's tired. So let's go in and get those last pipes that I was looking at then, since it seems like this is helping. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, oh no, then it just quit, but no, I just turned on my my pack here. This is not where I want to be. This is not the only piping issues I'm gonna have to work on though, because I gotta turn this bright pink off. Because I do feel like I need to make changes to. I hate when you do that. Yet a wrench. I do feel like I need to make changes to some of the piping in here for steam, because I cannot keep enough steam, and so I need to look up if steam rises or falls. I know there's a slosh issue that I was trying to fix, but if steam rises, then it's going out the pipes before it goes to my machine here, and that is causing me an issue, and so I might need to move my steam turbine up so that the steam goes up first, because in my mind I was thinking it went down. And you can't tell right now because I'm not using it because those shut off. But yeah, I wanted to change this out too because this is just dumb. Thanks. That's, yeah. Okay, and then we'll just run this over here. Okay, and then I want to run this because I think this will like I said, reduce the pipes through here by 5. Okay. Which may or may not help some of my issue. I'd really like to look to see about removing the long pipe from the outside as well, and just see if there's a spot where this stuff. Wait. Isn't no, because you're connected back in here. I was gonna say, don't I have a pipe running down from up above? But no, I don't. Okay, and so that should get you all connected back into the same system. You guys turn back on and produce charcoal like you're supposed to be doing. And this pipe needs to come out. Okay. Yeah, I haven't noticed any freeze up moment since I switched over those chunk loaders. I am noticing a little client lag, but I have been on a while and that happens sometimes. Those aren't really connected to anything. I'm not too worried about that little bit of piping there. But yeah, I noticed that this is staying full of steam while other things are running out. So I'm thinking steam rises, and I'm thinking I need to switch where these connect on these pyrolyze ovens. I think I need to raise them up to the top of this instead of at the bottom where they're at, and see if that helps solve some of my steam issue. And I'll just I'll take out the, I got these battery buffers, but I'll take out the energy hatches and I will move them up here and then connect in and see if that helps solve some of my issue in getting these pyrolyze ovens to stay running, because currently they keep turning off, and that means that these steam boilers are not working, and that is not helping my issue. But yeah, no, I had thought I had fixed it before because I had stopped having the issue, and it does appear that it's stopped again. I say that, and now it immediately has that issue when I said that. Wait for it. Oh. Or it'll just crash. Alright, well, with that, click leave a like, subscribe, and catch the next one. I'll talk to you later.